Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday. It is 9 a.m., August 12th, and we are starting Unit 3, Exponential Functions. We're continuing Unit 3, Exponential Functions, because we already did one lesson on this unit, more than one lesson on this unit on Friday. And now we're finishing up this unit today. That means whenever we finish a unit, there is a test that occurs. Now, a few announcements. Hopefully you were able to check Brightspace. Your marks have been updated for your Unit 1 test. Your Unit 2 test will be updated later on today. So you will be getting that mark as well. So be aware. And if you have any questions or concerns, please make sure you, stay back after class and maybe I can answer you, or just email me and I will respond to your email. I will be sending an email out to all students and their parents/guardians. I'll CC them as well on the email to indicate any student who received a mark of 0 on any of the tests, because usually a mark of 0 means that you didn't submit. Because why else would you be getting 0? You'd probably get like something higher than 0. So if you got a 0 on any section, most likely you did not submit the test, or that's it. So you didn't submit it. So that's why you received a mark of 0. And then I'll just be emailing everyone's student and parent guardian if you received a 0 mark on anything, just to figure out exactly why, what happened, and whatnot. All right, that's about it for the thing. Oh, sorry, second thing. If you do have any questions or concerns about the solutions for any of the tests, the only time that I'm taking up solutions is during the office hours. Office hours are from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. It's the hour before our lesson starts. So come a bit early and I will be able to support you and help you. One student already came and I was able to help them. So definitely if you come in during that time, I can help you and go into detail about like where you lost the mark or two, if you had any concerns about your test specifically. All right, let's get started. So today, August 12th, graphing, transformations, and exponential problems. This one's tough, and it's not that tough, but it's kind of tough. Today you have your quiz to do, and you have a review quiz for practice. Tomorrow you have your quote-unquote test. It's under the assignment section. Unit 3 assignment. It's your Unit 3 test. And that is due tomorrow, so be careful with that. So everything that we do today and that we did on Friday last week will be on Unit 3's test. Let's see. So there's still a lot of you who did not submit the test for Unit 2. And I will speak to you guys later. Let's see. Nope, not this one. Yeah, this is the one. All right, lesson 4, Unit 4, exponential functions. These are my notes. Remember to watch the videos. Videos are pretty good. I would recommend it. All right, so here's a review of exponential functions in case you forgot. Y or f of x is equal to a times b to the power of x, where a is your initial value, y is your future value, b is your growth factor, and x is your total time divided by the time it takes for a growth factor. Example 1, domain, range, x-intercept, y-intercept if they exist, intervals of increase, decrease, and asymptote. So we are going to figure out now the graphs of exponential functions. We're going to deal with the graphs. So how do we deal with the graph of an exponential function? So first things first, what's our equation? This is our equation. And now we're going to graph it. Choose x values that will make it easy to compute. So that's the key. And always try to choose easy x values and try to have some symmetry. So like, let's have 0 in the middle. So have negative, I don't know, I guess 3, negative 2, negative 1, 1, 2, 3. You know what? Let's just make sure that they did it the same way. No, they did negative 2. All right, sure. Negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so if my x value is negative 2, then this becomes y is equal to 4 times 1/2 to the power of negative 2. Now, that's an exponent of negative 2. So what does that mean for us? And if you remember correctly, if you have a negative exponent, you actually should be flipping the fraction and then changing that negative sign into a positive sign. And now it's much easier to do this. It's 4 times 2 squared. 2 squared is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. So the value here is 16. And just like that, we will do the remaining, I guess, values for the table. 4 times 2, 8. And remember, 0, anything to the power of 0 is 1. So this is going to be 4 to the power of 1/2 to the power of 0, which is 4 times 1. The 4 doesn't become a 1. Just anything that has the exponent. The 4 has an exponent of an invisible 1, so it just stays a 4. 4 times 1 is 4, so this is clearly 4. And you can actually find the pattern now at this point. It's pretty straightforward. Remember, with exponential functions, the pattern is a ratio. So 16 times 1/2. And there's no secret why it's 1/2. It's because, give me 1 second. Let's continue. Sorry about that. So you'll see that the ratio is timesing by 1/2. And there's no coincidence that that is exactly what your growth factor is, the b value. It's 1/2. So I'm halving each value, so it makes our lives easier when we are filling out this table of values. So 2, 1, 1/2, 1/4. And if you don't believe me, I guess, you could let's just do the last one just to make sure. So y is equal to 4 times 1/2 to the power of 4. Well, that's the same thing as 4 times 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2, right? Because it's 4 times. But we know how to do exponents in our calculator. We know that we can just do 1/2 to the power of 4. And that's the same thing as 1/16. And that's just 4/16 because we're multiplying fractions now. And 4/16, that's just 1/4. That's exactly what the value that I have here. So yeah, so you can definitely check your work to make sure you're doing it right. I recommend checking your work, at least the last value, so you know that you didn't make any mistakes. And it's following the pattern. And once we've filled out our table of values, we can graph this. Let's see, we got negative 2, so negative 2 is here. 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay, it doesn't fit. Damn it. Doesn't really matter. All right, negative 2 and 16 is going to be like up here somewhere. Negative 1 and 8 is going to be here. 0 and 4 is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 here. 1 and 2, 1 and 1, 2 is going to be here. 2 and 1 is going to be here. 3.5. That's there. 4.25 is there. And you'll notice that the line is going like that. So